And then the defending champ, Jay Walker. The pressure of being the man defending his title, obviously not showing. And this castaway release back tuck, well, let's just say it was savage. And there's our leaderboard. Tim Sheaf, the man really on fire with 357 points. A surprise to many that Jason Paul has made it into the final run. Gabriel Nunes will take some beating, and George Mayfield will have the hopes of Cheltenham resting on his shoulders. Pouillet and Dimitrov tied for 9th place, just 1 point ahead of the man in 11th. Pouillet just ahead. He had better marks for fluidity.
You join us at the side of the stage right now with 2 finalists. First of all, Gabe from the US of A. Gabe, how you finding it out here?
I find it beautiful. London's awesome, and I feel very welcome and invited by everybody in the audience, so it's been a blast.
Dude, you made it to the final 10. I mean, how are you feeling? It's definitely been tough competition this year, right?
Yeah, I'm very satisfied. You know, going into this, I saw the talent this year and how much they've pushed the level, and it's just amazing to see all the athletes out here and what they're doing now, and it's only going to get better. So it was intimidating, but it's been fun.
Right, well, I'm not going to lie, I'm currently feeling a little bit skinny right now because I'm standing in between 2 athletes, and Tim over here is looking decidedly stocky right now. Tim, you're from the UK, you got a lot of home support, and you have come top of the qualifiers. I mean, what's going through your mind right now going into the final?
I'm just going to get that final run nailed, man. And if I can keep it at the same level as my first run, that was quite a high score. I don't think I'm going to peak over that. So if I can equal it, I'll be so happy right now.
And have you planned your run yet?
Half planned. You know, I want to go out there, just stand and stare at the course, see what I envision myself doing on it, and we'll get done from there.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely all kicking off here at the World Free Running Championships 2009. Last year was definitely big, but this is without a doubt bigger. Thanks, Reg. Great stuff. So that was finalists Tim and Gabe a little bit earlier on. We had a bit of a chat, and they are so pumped up for the final. It's going to be amazing.
Well, the crowd's going wild. We are almost ready to get things going here right now. We're joined by Easy, who's going to be talking us through stuff here. The finalists are up on the podium. We've got our 10 people ready to go up there. Were you impressed with the quality so far, Easy?
It's been absolutely amazing. Couldn't have asked for more.
Definitely. Any surprises? I mean, the Australian didn't go through, did he? Sean Wood.
I wasn't actually too impressed with Sean. I think that the big surprise has been Blue Devil. He's an outstanding athlete, and for him not to qualify, I think is...
yeah, I actually saw him backstage. He looked really, really emotional. He looked a little bit broken, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, why do you think he didn't qualify?
I think he was trying to be sensible. Well, it wasn't sensible, but he was trying to save some energy for the final. He thought it was a given that he'd make it through to the final. I did explain to him that the lineup this year was red hot, and he needed to really step up, and I think he's only got himself to blame, really.
Well, we have got 2 Brits in there. Who's starting off, though, right now? Who are we going to see first of all?
I believe that it will be Livewire will be the first one up, I'm hoping.
OK. Here we go then. Well, we've got commentators for you, talking you through this. We have got Scott Jackson, we've got David Croft as well. So they're going to be here. They're going to be doing the business, talking you through what you need to see right now.
Thanks, guys. It has been an awesome day today. Scotty Jackson, you're a free runner. We've seen you in action on our VT tonight, but even you've been stunned and amazed by some of the things you've seen.
That's right. These guys are pulling some crazy tricks. It is awesome.
Well, Gaëtan Bouillet from Belgium will be the first man to entertain the 8,000 fans we have here at Trafalgar Square. 60 seconds to the music of Bleed It Out, and away he goes now. Just steadying himself a little bit. He's losing fluidity marks here. And he's setting himself up, Scotty, for something big.
A massive side flip between the 2 platforms. Absolutely brilliant.
Sort of thing that had the judges in a high state of fervour in qualifying.
Loser 180 off that platform. Very difficult move. Takes a lot of power.
And I think he might just have hurt himself on the landing a bit there, which is a huge disappointment, but I think he's right here to bail out. If he's not 100%, why carry on?
Definitely.
It's a kind of sport where you do get injuries, where you do struggle from time to time, and one bad jar on landing can ruin everything for you.
That's it. At least he's been sensible about it.
You get injured yourself very often, mate?
Not too much. I mean, occasionally there's things that are out of your control. You know, people do get hurt.
I wonder if this is where it happens.
He seemed all right at that. I think it might have been that loser 180.
Some great replay shots courtesy of our high motion camera. And this, I think, is the end for Guyton Bouye. Yeah, just twisted his knee, didn't he?
I think he did his right knee, right ankle.
Yeah, he just twisted on landing. And as you can see, the first aid, the paramedics are down there. And a great ovation from the crowd for a man who gave his best, but one bad landing, and you're out.
We should probably get out our next athlete. Kirby, who we got? How are you guys feeling up there? Are you okay? You good? Next up,
184 points, that is obviously not going to be enough. I wonder what par's going to be for this. I wonder whether you need to get anywhere near that 357 that Tim came up with in the qualifiers.
It's a huge shame he couldn't carry on with that.
So we're down to 9, and shimmying down the wall and then flipping down the wall is Marcus Gustafsson from Sweden.
Starting off with a cat loser 180. And a huge 360 running gainer between the two platforms. That was amazing.
No, that was awesome. And into a cat as well. 5 years he's been practicing free running. 3rd place in the Art of Motion event in Vienna earlier this year.
Nice tuck front down there.
And the guy who likes to combine tricking and parkour and tumbling into his free running, he's got a bit of everything, has Marcus.
With a 10-year gymnastics background. Oh, that's a new one. Castaway tunnel flip.
And I love the way he saved the bail at the end as well.
He's really going for this, Crofty.
Snowboarder in his spare time. Is there anything he can't do? I'm not sure. So much energy he's giving us, but the cat there just failed him a bit.
Nice inward side there for a wall trick, bit of variety. And that's the end.
Was having a chat earlier. He says, all I want to do is be proud of my achievements when I get old. I think he can be proud.
He can definitely be proud of that. So much energy.
Come and watch your replay. Come and watch your replay. Now
that really has set the standard. This, just brilliant.
This 360 running gainer, the drop in between those two platforms is immense.
I wouldn't fancy it myself.
Let's take a little look at your replay.
Here's the cat loser with the 180 out.
And when you say loser, you're basically pushing yourself away but retreating in the air, so you're controlling the twist and the turn.
That's the one. It's a front somersault, but it's travelling backwards.
I just gave everything I had. Just want to see how long it takes me.
We'll try and give you all the details, but 342, well, we wondered, did you have to get close to that 357? I think you do.
That's a really good score. You should be proud of that.
Best of luck to you. Thank you very much for your time.
So that's the standard they've all got to beat. And what's going to be fascinating is to see how much has been left in the locker from the remaining 8 as well. How much more energy have they got from this afternoon's heat?
Definitely. See what tricks they're going to be pulling.
Now, here's a man who spent all of yesterday studying the course, didn't do too many tricks while the others were practicing. George G-Force Mayfield, who learnt his trade at the Cheltenham Town Hall and on the steps of the boys' college. You can free run anywhere.
That's right. Yesterday he was just standing there with a notepad, making notes, planning his runs.
17 years of age, George G-Force Mayfield. Big moment for the big lad.
Inspired to start free running for his brother Jonah.
He says his 3 character traits: enthusiastic, fearless and blonde. Here we go then. What can George give us in the next 60 seconds?
Oh, lovely form on that gainer there. Nice start.
Oh, and over the bars!
Huge side somersault there. And a simple cork off there. That's easy for him.
Just brilliant. Kept it simple with his first move and doubled the difficulty as he went on.
Brilliant height on that side subby there.
Using the space well. Oh, yes.
2-footed inward front with a half twist to a round off back tuck there.
This is almost tumbling.
And on to bar work.
So showing a different discipline here as well.
Back away, 720 there. That was absolutely brilliant. Only a handful of people have ever done that move.
720, where he goes around twice. I think I'd struggle to do half.
Something big to finish now.